Yes.
do it, I think is
and get beat up every day, and a lot of times just let them beat you. You know, that's hard enough, man. But what a wonderful song, and what a wonderful tribute to your dad's profession, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's awesome, man. Thank you, brother. All right, Alf.
A couple things. Have you seen the bruise on his arm?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was from a softball, but I guess it's probably for wrestling.
I'm not convinced he's not wrestling.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
Also,
He's one of those Mexican wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
Hey, if we do
Lucha
another
Libre.
song swap, I want to do trash talk videos for our promo. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll break Jake Michael in half the song, and then you come back and then I don't know what that looks like.
Listen up, brother.
Coffee creamer out, like I don't know.
You got the voice for it right there. That was good. That was good.
All right, Alf.
Let's do Local Honey.
Oh yeah.
I love this song. Okay, what was it? How did you write this song for?
I think I was at a farmer's market and I saw a sign like Local Honey. That sounds like the girl next door, and so I wrote a song about the girl. My friends Jonathan Wallace and Jennifer Cox are getting married. She does candles on a bunch of farmers markets, and I think that's how they met. And they're just super cute. It's ridiculous.
Aww.
And so they're in my head like when I think of this song. So it's called Local Honey.
Well, I have to tell a story. So we invited
Oh
Alf.
my goodness, dude. Yeah.
We invited Alf out to play at the Texas Country Music Awards after party, and so you had all the nominees and award winners out there.
And I don't own a cowboy hat.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
said it,
I'm not going there.
here.
Not going there.
Yes.
We need to work on your dressing
Yes,
thing.
we do.
I will make sure you're appropriate.
Yeah, Rhonda will make sure.
Rhonda.
But he played this song, and every artist in that room turned around.
Yes, they did.
And
They loved it.
you're talking about the best of the best was in that room, and this song made an impact. And they're not
Gave
here
me
today,
chills.
so you just do your thing.
Yeah.
But man, this is a great song.
I like the song. It's super
bro.
fun. My first time to do it was at a songwriting contest, and I brought a bunch of kazoos because instead of a guitar,
Kazoos?
well, yeah, it's so I kind of lean in on the honeybee thing, right? And
yeah.
so instead of a guitar solo, I wanted something to sound like bees. So I bought. You can get like a pack of 80 for $20 from Amazon. So I came to this songwriting thing, and a lot of the other songwriters, like, they have their song that's gonna win.
Right.
Well, I brought the new one. Nobody's ever heard it, and I played it like once.
Right.
I didn't win, but we had a good time, and nobody plays kazoo. Nobody knows how to do it. It was horrible. I don't remember the song. I remember you're the kazoo guy. So if you think about it, our hook is da 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 da. But if you can hum it like a kazoo, there's your hook. So you'll hear me at that point. I got an allergy to being lonely. My friends made a recommendation, a cure for my solitary situation. I went to the farmer's market to see what I could see. Cutest little blue jean baby, handing samples out for free. Yeah. You see, Local Honey is homegrown, got a flavor that's all its own. People say it's better in the raw. Oh, it's perfect there with all its flaws. A whole host of healthy benefits. Gonna get me through whatever it is. Gonna boost my immunity with some Local Honey. Ooh. Da 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 da. I got a condition. Oh, I ain't wishing this lonely heart on anyone but me. Oh, I'm on a mission. Feels a bit like fishing. I'll find a cure for my malady. Local Honey is homegrown, got a flavor that's all its own. People say it's better in the raw. Oh, it's perfect there with all its flaws. A whole host of healthy benefits. Gonna get me through whatever it is. Gonna boost my immunity with some Local Honey. Ooh. Da 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 da. If you know it, sing along. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I need Local Honey. Maybe Kelly and or Bobby Joe's telling me that strawberry jam on that pallet road. We're going local. We're going homegrown. Going free range, tough enough, sassy stuff. She knows all them back roads. I heard somewhere we should save the honeybees. It's imperative to my heart's ecology. If you treat them right, the sweet is worth the sting. I'm kinda hoping that you'll be my queen. I'm kinda hoping that you'll be my queen. 'Cause we so long and a dun, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun. Local honey is homegrown, got a flavor that's all its own. People say it's better in the raw. Oh, it's perfect there with all those flaws. A whole host of healthy benefits. Gonna get me through whatever it is. Gonna boost my immunity with some local honey. There's local honey.
Yeah, man. Great song, brother.
See, you even got the little one
buddy.
up here.
You got a little dancer up here, man. That's
Mama's
awesome.
little dude.
His hat turned backwards. He is ready to get
he's
it
got it,
on,
man.
man.
He's ready for the music, that's for sure.
Great song, brother. That is a fun song,
It's
man.
just fun. Yeah,
That's
it's
a fun
one.
song.
It'll be fun to record it finally. It's not out. It's just in my head. And,
Yeah.
but it'll be fun to like bring it. I can't wait to see a kazoo in the studio.
A kazoo in the studio.
I've actually I've done a kazoo solo on a song before.
Have you?
I'm not saying. I also know a kazoo guy. You're paying way too much for
You're
your
it. Yeah, you've thrown yourself under the bus, man.
Kazoo player, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Is it steel? Do you have a case, or is it plastic? Or I just
Steel or plastic?
Yeah, I gotta know.
I gotta have a case. Like you open the case and then it has like you know how like
I
Gibson's
got it in a case.
You don't have like
those
a belt
like
for 'em
like the
yet.
pink. Yeah, yeah. Do you know how many skee ball tickets I had to turn in
Ski ball
to get
ticket.
this kazoo? Alf.
How many points did you earn to
How
get
many
this
points?
one?
I
How many
can't
tickets
even-
did you turn in?
I can't even. And I'm not trying to teach people how to cheat, but when you go to pull your tickets, you just give them just a gentle, like, you just a little extra tug. You get 3 or 4 more.
Hit the 4 more.
You know, you do that enough times.
Allegedly.
You also can have a kazoo.
Leave it to musicians in order to go into a whole discussion on types of kazoos.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do these posts. I was doing these posts on YouTube and Facebook, and all I hear is steel versus plastic. You know, and in a case, not a case. How are we working this? So, yeah. Great song, though.
Thanks.
Oh, man. I wish I had
Roger
a
Delaney
kazoo.
says another great song, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
brother.
you for listening, Roger, and all of y'all out there on YouTube, Lan, Ava, and
Yeah,
and
thank
Gregory,
y'all.
and Nick,
Thank
and
you.
Steven.
All you guys.
Thank you
y'all
so much for tuning
listening.
in with us.
I mean, this is original art at its best. You know, you can't, you know, again, original art is so unique nowadays. You know, everyone's trying to copy everything else, but there's nothing. These guys are original, and it fills your heart. It makes you laugh, makes you cry, and that's what art's supposed to do. Makes you feel right. So, thank you, Alf. That was awesome, brother. That was awesome. All right, Josh, back to you, Bubba.
Oh man.
All right, tell us about it.
Taylor
man.
likes to call people Bubba.
I know.
You haven't
I'm
noticed.
good with that.
I know, man.
I'm okay.
It's better than some of the other things I could call folks. I imagine.
You can call me,
We'll
those
talk.
two.
Yeah.
This one of the things I like about a song swap is I can play a song in the exact same key with the exact same chord progression as I played the last time, but he played a song
Totally different.
totally different than that,
Breaks it up.
and nobody even knows.
That's right.
To give you a little peek behind the curtain and tell you the secrets. But this next song is it's about growing up. But really, if I'm being completely honest with you, I wrote it after I watched an episode of The Wonder Years.
I
The new one
love
or the
that
old one?
show, dude.
Wait, the
That was
new
awesome.
one or the
No,
old
the
one?
old
one,
Okay,
man.
the old- yeah.
Although I started watching the new one, I didn't like it as much, obviously, but it wasn't bad.
It's not bad. It's just not
It's
the
not the
original.
same,
you know,
right.
same.
No, but I started writing the song after the Wonder Years. It is not the same though.
No, not at all.
Yeah, man. The old one just again, most of us a lot of us grew up in that era, you know, and so it just kind of brought me back to the days when I was a kid, you know, when you could actually play on the street and you'd have to worry about somebody in a white van picking you up, right?
Or if they did, it was just because your mama said you were late.
because they were taking you back home, right?
They were supposed to be there.
It's your Uncle Bobby, and he's like, Mom said get home now.
The street lights are out and you're supposed to be home, right?
That's right.
All right.
This song's called Foolish Promises.
Foolish Promises.
Well, she hopped up onto the hood of my car, took a draw from her cheap cigarette, turned her head to the side, said, boy, you're gonna love me, I just ain't sure that you know it yet. She about knocked me dead and my face turned red, shook my head as I looked away. Though I knew she was right, was the first time in my life that a girl had talked to me that way. And our appetites were bigger than our hearts could understand, desperate wanderers searching for the promised land, sure that we had something time could never take, making all the foolish promises that young people make. All the foolish promises that young people make. And the preacher man was saying to know, you better know, you gotta know where you'll go when you're gone. 'Cause the harvest that you're reaping's the cost of your own soul. I was scared as hell, I was wrong. And our appetites were bigger than our hearts could understand, desperate wanderers searching for the promised land, sure that we had something time could never take, making all the foolish promises that young people make. All the foolish promises that young people make. Man, forever so much longer than it seems when you're 17. Could understand, desperate wanderers searching for the promised land, sure that we had something time could never take, making all the foolish promises that young people make. All the foolish promises that young people make. All the foolish promises that young people. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That's
We
right.
have a fan up here. My goodness. And he is sporting the best mullet
He's got
I've
a
seen in
killer mullet.
years.
Yeah, hey,
That
buddy.
little man.
Indeed.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a mama raising right.
Yeah.
That's right.
T-top Trans Am.
T-top
Oh,
Trans Am,
yeah.
Gold Eagle on it. Dude, your music is so easy to sing with. Like it
Yeah.
just, by the end of a song, I'm singing along. It's just super. You fall into that groove.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
every songwriter hopes to have that.
Thank
You know,
you.
And Roger Delaney even commented. He said
Yes.
these two guys are great together.
that y'all are.
We should do this again.
I'm
Y'all
down, dude.
should
I'm down.
definitely do this again.
I'll need you to pick out the luchador
the
mask
show,
for me,
the
though.
show again. A lot of it's about the show, and you guys put on a great show, and well, you play off each other, and man, I mean, you guys should definitely do some
And we're
song
just,
swaps
and we're just
together.
having a good time
Oh
down here.
man, having a
much
blast!
fun.
But what I loved about that song was the vocal cadence. The vocal cadence is everything when it you know, clicking in your head.
Yeah.
You know, all these foolish promises. You know, I mean, it just the vocal cadence is as important as the cadence of the song, you know. And you did a great job of doing that, man.
Thank you
That was
so
awesome,
much. I
man,
appreciate
brother. That was pretty. That was dang cool, man.
Thank you.
That was cool. I'm like Alf. By the end of it, I'm up here going, I'm singing right along with it, man. That was awesome, brother.
Yeah, I was singing singing about fire and iron and blood. It was easy to lock in.
Yeah,
I
man.
need to listen to it again, but
Goodness,
yeah, by
thank
the
you.
end of it.
That was awesome, brother. Thank you, man. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, Alf. Up to you, Bubba.
I'm gonna get risky again.
You gonna get risky?
Rickhouse Brewery. I can't say the word. How are we doing tonight?
Yeah!
I'm gonna do a call and response song, and this I don't do it much, but I have a dream for this song, and maybe this is the room where it happens in.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to sing along, right?
This is okay. So, did you know that BAR stands for beer and alcohol room?
Did not know that.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I saw it on Facebook, actually. I made a song about it. I don't know if it does, but here's how the song goes. When I get to the chorus, we all go, BAR stands for, and y'all yell, beer, and I say, and alcohol room. It's super simple. BAR stands for beer and alcohol room. There you go. All
right.
And then you can sing along with it. This is the first day that I learned BAR stands for beer and alcohol room, right?
All
Okay.
right.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Lonely nights, broken hearts, buying drinks, brand new starts, smoky air, you're in my chair, maybe a little bit of that, redhead over there. BAR stands for beer and room, beer and alcohol room. Today was the first day that I learned BAR stands for beer and alcohol room. It's a work in progress, y'all. Just give me some grace there. But we're gonna have a good time no matter what. Bar and grill, a brewery. It don't matter what you call it, as long as we agree. Shooting pool, scooting boots, closing tabs, getting back to our roots. Here we go, y'all. BAR stands for beer and alcohol. Beer and alcohol room. Today was the first day that I learned BAR stands for beer and alcohol room. I don't know yet. That neon sign there every night. Just like that same old man telling the same story about his life. Night after night, last call. Oh, hell no. Manager heard the sound with that southern drawl. Here we go. BAR stands for beer and alcohol. Beer, alcohol room. Today was the first day that I learned BAR stands for beer and alcohol room. Here we go. It's where we go when day's done. Where we go when she's gone. It's where I found my people. It's time for a little sanity. Oh, here we go, everybody. BAR stands for beer and alcohol room. Beer and alcohol room. Today was the first day that I learned BAR stands for beer and alcohol room.
That was awesome.
It's a work in progress.
That was very good. Good job.
Vision for by the time we get to today was the first day. Like someday somebody will be like, oh, I've heard this song, and so they'll just yell, today was the 137th time. I don't know, but you know, sometimes you got to write the song.
Hey, you never know. I mean, those kind of crowd participation songs go a long way. It's
Bull
something
howdy.
that people hear, especially the, you know, more
Garth Brooks.
inebriated.
Steal my song, Garth. Steal my song, Garth.
Yeah, but they do. They love those kinds of crowd participation.
Yeah.
You know that song on the musical side of it has a little bluesiness to it. So it allows the other other artists to play in a third behind you that kind of gives you that bluesy thing to it.
I got a drum
That's
hook.
pretty cool, man.
You need a harmonica.
Yeah, or harmonica.
triplets.
Harmonica would be great, right?
Okay, let's do it.
Absolutely. I don't play harmonica.
Let's do it.
but,
I'm learning.
Kazoo.
There's a lot.
Kazoo, yeah.
I have gotten a credit with a kazoo solo before.
No, my question is, so do you have all the keys to the kazoo? Because, you know, you got different keys, right? You got to get the right key.
The keys are inside you with the kazoo,
You're
my
so
friend.
silly.
That's right. It's just humming.
You are the key.
He is trying to make this a music.
I'm being funny. Come on,
you know,
man.
one of those music professors.
Kazoo.
It's not really that complicated. That's a different thing.
No, it's a bzzz. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd it
It's
go
been a
again?
long time since I played a kazoo. A little plastic one back in the day.
Hey, thanks for joining in, everybody.
Oh, man,
That's
my
the best
pleasure.
that's ever gone. So I appreciate it.
Ah,
everyone.
that was
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah, give yourselves a hand. You
That
know.
was awesome, man.
That was great, Joel.
So, how'd that come up?
I honestly saw a meme on Facebook, and it said bar stands for beer and alcohol room. I'm like, I'm gonna write that song before someone else does. So I did. Yeah, it's silly.
No.
It's pretty great, actually.
You know what?
Pretty genius, yeah.
It's all about having fun, and that was a fun song, man.
Good. Okay.
That was a fun song.
I got to write a song a week. I'm in a songwriter group, and sometimes, man, you just take what you can get, and sometimes they come out easy. I think that one came out pretty easy. It's a pretty
Right.
simple song,
Right.
but it's a lot of fun. So
Yeah, man, you did a great job. Like I
Thank
said,
you.
Oh, well.
crowd participation is it's hard to do. As you know, trying to get it, especially in a bar setting or whether there's football going on and
Right.
so whatever, you know. But that's one that if you explain it, man, everybody can get involved in
if
it.
you want
That
to get
was
better
huge.
at crowd participation, you got to lead kids church.
Right.
man.
Oh,
And learn how
kids
to
are-
work that crowd. They're the hardest.
You got
So-
kids in there going beer and alcohol room?
Well, no, but that's where you learn the crowd interaction.
Yes,
No.
because it's
Save that
easier.
for vacation Bible school.
All right, kids.
Yeah, VBS, y'all, we're gonna learn bar.
This year's VBS, we give them koozies and stuff. First Baptist Church is giving out koozies. What?
Right.
I love it.
Well, we've got enough time left for one more song if y'all are okay with going a little bit over. So we're going to do one more song piece, but before you do that, let's hear once again where they can find your music.
Josh.
Oh, my music. So if you look up the band Handsome and the Humbles, you can find all of my music. But also, I've got a website, handsomeandthehumbles.com and joshsmithsongs.com for the J. McHale Smith stuff.
Okay. And is your schedule out there as well?
Yeah, I do have the schedule up. Pretty much only have dates for next year at this point.
That's okay.
I have one in December that I realized today that I have to cancel. So, so it's up there, but it's a lie. Don't listen to it. I won't be there.
Well, the thing about it is again, I'm sure it'll change next year and more dates will fill in, but
Oh,
everybody
man.
needs to know where to find your stuff. So, what else you got? Last one, man.
Last
What was
one.
Last
So-
one, brother.
I was gonna sing the song about the time I got arrested from that song, but honestly,
Oh, man.
But we're gonna move on from that.
but like you said, you've heard the first wrestling song ever.
Yes,
earlier.
ever.
You're gonna hear a second one.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
this one I wrote for my dad about where he used to go watch wrestling when he was growing up. He grew up in New York, and he used to go watch wrestling at this place called Sunnyside Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some great stories. Like he got thrown out of there because he'd go and he'd boo the good guys and cheer for the bad guys.
Oh,
And
no.
This is when everybody thought wrestling was real.
Right.
And, so
What? Wait.
but this is back
You're
when it
gonna
was-
you're gonna ruin Alf now.
was real. But yeah, so I wrote this song for my dad about where he used to go watch wrestling growing up in New York. It's called
All right.
Sunnyside Gardens.
All right, brother.
Head down to Sunnyside Gardens. See the magnificent man when he applies his abdominal claw. He'll squish out your guts with his hands. The mothers will all gasp in horror. Fathers and sons squeal with delight at the two toughest bastards in the Empire State. Sunnyside Gardens on Saturday night. We got hot dogs and popcorn, all the concessions that a young man could ever need. Heroes and villains, a pretty good chance that you might get to see someone bleed. Well, tonight's main event will be special. Drama's been building for weeks. The Italian strongman Bruno Sammartino against some mysterious sheik. Crowd is assembled at ringside in hopes they might see a fair fight between the two toughest bastards in the Empire State. Sunnyside Gardens on Saturday night. We got hot dogs and popcorn, all the concessions a young man could ever need. Heroes and villains, a pretty good chance you might get to see someone bleed. Well, the referee, he got distracted by some sort of dastardly ruse. Our hero was bludgeoned with a foreign object. The crowd rained a chorus of boos. Boo! And the Sheik, he was named our new champion. But he did not put up a fair fight. We'll see him next week for his title defense. Sunnyside Gardens on Saturday night.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Dude, that was awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
That is the definition of a storyteller. Right there.
Yes.
You can't get any better than that, man. That was awesome.
All the
man.
concessions a man needs. It's
Oh,
a
man.
killer line. The way they planned this, man.
It takes me back to those days when I was a little girl sitting there watching wrestling with my daddy.
It
on-
wasn't
on-
wrestling, it was wrestling.
No, Daddy. And on Saturday
Wrestling.
night, we got to stay up late and watch that with Daddy, and that was just one of our memories from childhood. It was Von
Yeah,
Erichs and
man.
Andre the Giant and all that kind of stuff. And then he'd grab one of us and throw us on the floor and threaten to put the claw on us.
Yeah.
You don't want that. And then Mama
I'll give you the claw if you don't go to sleep.
and then Mama would come in the room and go, "Would you quit teaching those girls bad things? They're gonna go to school and do that to their friends. You need to knock it off."
They're gonna be in trouble.
Then she'd come in later and find me with my little sister pinned against the wall.
Man, that was awesome, brother.
For all
That
the
was
funny,
awesome.
there was like a homie, like it brought me back to a simpler age.
Didn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there was some purity to it, even though it was talking about wrestling. It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great song,
Yeah.
great storytelling for us.
That's my favorite of my songs. I mean, probably because of my dad, you know, but it's my favorite of my songs.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, and I know you're just getting started down here in Texas and that. But before you leave, man, make sure you get a hold of us, and we talked before you leave about getting some booking agents to book you in other places, because there's more people need to hear stuff like you and they need to hear more about the stories, man. Thank you so much, brother. That's awesome. All right, Al, if you get to play us out, brother.